Namaskar everyone. Good evening. Welcome to our yoga class. As is the usual practice, let's go over the basics of yoga. Yoga is different from Western medicine, and it is different in the sense that Western medicine treats the symptoms, whereas yoga, while it is reducing the symptoms, is actually working towards root cause of illness in the body. And yoga primarily works by stress reduction in the body. It can be done with physical exercises, and in that form, it's part of Hatha yoga tradition. And when you do it with breathing exercises and mantras and other meditative practices, it becomes part of the Tantra yoga tradition. But regardless of whether you do it with Hatha yoga tradition or the Tantra yoga tradition, the important thing to note is that the mind does not wander. So you can do it sitting on a chair, but the important thing is that keep the awareness within you, focus your mind on your breath, and visualize the part of body that's being exercised, and that will bring maximum benefit through yoga. Yoga is designed to increase the energy of communication in body systems. It stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. It makes you feel better and minor issues get resolved. But the same set of palliative yoga exercises can also have a therapeutic effect. And in fact, Dr. Rajan has innovated on a very unique yoga therapy method called measured yoga therapy, where we measure how the nadis are performing. And that gives us a window into how different organs or organ systems in the body are performing, where does the root cause of illness lie. And on the basis of that, we can recommend some very targeted exercises that will benefit your particular condition. So if any of you have any particular condition you want to talk about, please don't ask it on this forum because it is a public forum, but you can email me at balmukund.dhar@gmail.com, or you can email Jayashree Rajan at jrajan.201963@gmail.com. A few points to note. First and foremost, please follow instructions to avoid any adverse reactions. Important instructions is to keep your spine straight and take support if needed, but make sure that the spine is straight. And do your practice gently without strain. In fact, if it is too much strain on the body, then it's not yoga by definition. So do it within your individual capacity. Also, there is a limit in duration or count. Please follow it. When you have doubt, avoid the practice or seek clarification. But remember that the liability is entirely yours. Do not multitask or merge two exercises. The slower you do, the better it is for you. The other very important thing is regular discipline practice. So if you miss a day, use the video recording from our yoga channel on YouTube, Life in Yoga Rajan, where we broadcast our sessions live. Remember that yoga is not just physical exercise, it's a lot more than that, but it's not a religious practice either. So people from all religions are welcome. Yoga brings good health of the mind and the body. It brings inner awareness and a sense of cosmic connection. And with that, I'll welcome you all to our yoga family, and I'll let Dr. Rajan start today's session.
Namaste all. So we'll begin as usual with 3 ohms. Let's take a deep breath in. Before we begin, a quick question. Is there anybody new today, so that way I know whether to do a detailed instruction or not? If anybody is new, just unmute yourself and say yes. That's good enough. Okay, I'm going to assume there is nobody new. So we'll go ahead with the chakra vibrations, pressing the little finger and focusing on the perineum. We do Lam. Take a deep breath. Lam. 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 Release your hand and continue. Lam. Lam. Bring your awareness 1 inch above the perineum. There we do the mantra Vam and we press the ring finger. Take a deep breath in. Vam. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Vam. Last time. Vam. Bring your awareness behind the navel in the middle of the body, and as you draw in there, we do the mantra Ram, pressing the middle finger. Take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release your fingers and continue. Ram. Ram. Now let's bring our awareness in between the breasts in the middle of the body, and here we do the sound yum, pressing the index finger. Yum. Yum. Release the fingers and continue. Yum. 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 Bring the awareness to the throat, and here we do the sound hum, and we do the thumbs up mudra with the loose fist. Take a deep breath in. Hum. 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 Release the hands and continue. Bring the awareness to the middle of the head, and here we do the sound chum. Again, thumbs up mudra. Chum. 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 Release the hands and continue. Chum. Hum. 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 One last time. Chum. Bring the awareness to the top of the middle of the head, and there we do the mantra or the sound vibration Om. Again, thumbs up mudra. Om. 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 Now we go on to our happy face breathing. So those of you who are familiar, please proceed. And those of you who need instruction, close your eyes, bring awareness to the throat. And the throat is at the bottommost part of your mouth and the topmost part of your neck. That is the hole over there through which food and air goes down. Focus on that hole and make a big smile. And feel as the cheeks come out, the throat stretches a little bit. Focus on the stretch in the throat, and as you inhale and exhale slowly, observe like the air is rubbing along the stretch, almost like a sucking sensation, both while inhaling as well as while exhaling. Continue. If you have your video on and if you can be seen, then in which case, if anybody is not doing it right, I can correct, otherwise I cannot. Hindu Jain, it is not working well for you. Just examine why it is not. Maybe you're not feeling the sucking feeling over there or whatever. Pretty much all of you have become expert at this, and I will recommend that if you do any walking on a daily basis, if you can add this as part of your walking, you can make it into walking Ujjayi yoga pranayama. So what you will do is, for 2 or 3 steps, you inhale in Ujjayi, and for 3 or 4 steps or 5 steps, you exhale with Ujjayi. And do walking Ujjayi as a part of your daily practice. And those of you who do walking in the morning or anything, it will have a double impact of not only energizing your body, but preventing any inflammatory response. It'll make you feel very good as a daily walking practice. Okay, so now
only morning I can do it, or I can do anywhere, anytime.
You can do anytime. No more
Okay.
talking in the middle. Put your questions in the chat box. Okay. So now we can continue on to the spinal alignment, but it just struck me. Today we have announced on the website our opening for the admission for the 2021 training program for measured yoga therapy. So those of you who may be interested, you can look at the website. Essentially, it is a 3-year training program where there is a meeting on every Saturday. The weekly commitment is about 6 hours in order to learn well. And so you can see all the details over there. So many people were asking me, and so I see that many of you are here, so I thought I'll announce it. So now let's continue with the spinal alignment, starting with the neck exercise. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, yes, actually we can do something before that. Sunanda reminded me that we were going to do Kapalbhati every day and we forgot. So let's do Kapalbhati and then we will begin our this thing. So Kapalbhati, as you know, is simply exhalation, and you're only focused on exhalation. The inhalation happens automatically. It is just exhaling like the way you blow your nose. The only difference is when you blow your nose, you do it with a jerk, and here you do it without a jerk. So you can watch me how I am doing. No part of my body is moving other than the belly area. All the upper part of the body, as you can see, there is no motion at all. The shoulder is not lifting. Everything is pretty much in a way where you can do it in an easy way. If any parts of the body are moving, you're putting too much effort, and it can have negative impact. Okay, so don't do it easy way. If you're unable to do it like me, what you do is keep your hand in the belly, inhale, feel the belly come out, and exhale, go slowly in, take it in. That will give you more benefit than trying to do anything with jerk. Continue. Okay, now let's go on to our spinal alignment exercise, starting with the neck exercise. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently tilt your neck and bring your head towards the shoulder. Inhale, come back up, and exhale, tilt the other way, bring the head towards the other shoulder. Continue. Inhale up, and exhale, tilt. Last exhalation. And inhale when you come back. As you exhale, turn your head and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation, and inhale, come back. With the next inhalation, lift up your head and go all the way back. And as you exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. Continue. Last exhalation, bring the chin towards the chest. And as you inhale and exhale, do the 360-degree turn around the neck. Last inhalation and exhalation. And once you complete the circle, let's go in the reverse direction. Inhale and exhale. Once you have completed the circle, we will go on to the shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. And continue. Last inhalation and exhalation. Now we go on to the hand exercises. Lift up the hands with your palm facing the floor. And as you inhale, lift up the palm, and exhale, bring the thumb in, make a downward facing fist. When you lift up the palm, stretch out the fingers as wide as possible. Exhale, down. Continue. As you exhale and bring the fist, now we rotate around the fist. Inhale and exhale. Go around the wrist. Let's go in the opposite direction. Last time. Now, elbows in line with the shoulders and with a loose fist in front of below your face. Now, inhale, rotate around the wrist, open out the palms, go around, and as you exhale, make the fist again. Inhale and exhale. Let's go backward. Okay, now interlock the fingers and let's bring it behind the head. And as we exhale, we turn in one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation and inhale, come back. Get hold of the elbows behind the head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come back up. Continue. Last exhalation. Now release. And today we can go in a slightly different way. Keep your hands right in front of you, parallel to each other. And as you exhale, take one hand behind you and stretch the other hand towards the other shoulder and look as far to that side as possible. Inhale, come back. Exhale, go the other way. Inhale, come back and continue. Last inhalation and last exhalation and come back. Now, let's bring our hands behind the waist. And as you inhale, push on one hand and make a backward arch, and exhale, come forward. Inhale, push on the other hand and make a backward arch, and exhale, come forward. Continue. As you exhale and you come forward, now we can cross one leg over the other. So get hold of the knee on the top. You've crossed one leg over the other. And as you exhale, pull in and cross it over and turn the head in the other side. Inhale and exhale. Now let's cross over to the other leg. Excellent. Now we'll do cycling with the legs. Inhale, bring in the knee, and exhale, lift up the leg and stretch it forward. With the same leg again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last 10. Let's go to the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last 10. Now let's stand up. And those of you who need help with your balance, hold your chair. Others can bring their hands behind their back and get hold of the elbows. Take a deep breath in and lift up your chin. Keep the feet shoulder width apart, inside of the feet parallel to each other. And as you exhale, bend forward. Make sure the shoulder is pulled back and the chin is up. The back does not bend, only the hip is bending. And stay down, inhaling and exhaling. in time, in about a minute. The gravity will help you to come down even more. You will feel the stretch from the feet all along the calf muscles, thighs, all the way to the hip. Observe the stretch and inhale and exhale into the stretch. By the way, I mentioned walking Ujjayi, minimum time is 25 minutes. If you do less than that, you won't get full benefits. Inhale and come back. Take your seat. Now we go on to the alternate nostril breathing. So those of you who are familiar, please continue with the visualization. For others who are not familiar, because there is nobody new today, when you close and you inhale from one nostril, feel the visualization go across the other eye, opposite eye, and come and lodge in the middle of the head. And as you exhale, close the other nostril and feel the visualization go out this way. Inhale and exhale. So do with that visualization. Now we will go on to the Bhastrika Pranayam. So since there is nobody new, you know how to inhale and exhale. Inhale full and exhale full. So keep any hand position, whether palms on the belly or as a loose fist, and let's go. When we do this first round, I will call the exhalation. Second round, I will not. But when you inhale, feel the vitality go up to the head. And exhale, feel it go out of the head. That's the visualization. Let's go. 1. Exhale. 2. Exhale. Let me stop here one moment. Vimala Krishnan, if you lift up your hand so high, your shoulder will start paining soon. The idea is only to lift up the elbows a little bit so that you're able to give the space to the chest to expand. Let's go. 3. We'll begin again. 1. Exhale. 2. 3. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Bring down your hands. Keep the eyes closed. Relax. If there is any sensation within you, particularly in the head, keep observing the sensations. Let's go on to the next round. So this time I will not call the exhale, but make sure the exhalation is longer than the inhalation. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 'Bring down the hands. Keep the eyes closed. Observe any sensations within, whether in the head or in the body, if you have any. Once the sensations subside, those who want to leave at 6:30 Eastern Time, there is another 2 more minutes to go. Just keep your eyes closed and let the body relax, and after that you can leave. Those of you who are continuing to the meditation session, and after that the question and answers. And also, there are probably many of you who have not introduced yourself to the group. If you would like to introduce yourself, you may have come in as a new person within the last week or month. So you can do that. Today is the last day of November. Okay. Those of you who are continuing, we'll go on to the third round of Bhastrika Pranayam. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, last. Now close your eyes and observe the sensations within. Today we didn't do the respiratory mantra. So while you're observing, those of you who know how to do it, do the respiratory mantra for a couple of minutes. Now mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. And with that, as the mental affirmation, feel like you have let go of everything. And if you have a personal mantra, do it. If not, just listen to Om in the background. Become aware of your senses and mentally affirm to yourself, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And with that as the thought, whenever you're ready to come out of meditation, raise your hands up and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes. And with that, we will end the meditation session today. We have about 15 minutes to go before we close out. So there are some questions in the chat box and question box, which I will take a look at. But the other thing is, for a long time, we haven't had people who have come in new over this month introduce themselves. So if anybody would like to introduce themselves who have not introduced yourself before, feel free to do that.
Ramachandran from Miami.
Yes. Wonderful. Nice to meet you. So anything else you want to say?
Semi-retired.
I'm Govardhan Patel, living in Columbia, Maryland.
Oh, wonderful.
Last 5 months, I'm coming over here. I used to go to Shiva Vishnu temple before.
Yes, thank you.
Sidhu from Maryland, Gaithersburg. I've been coming to the sessions from past 1 month.
Wonderful. Thank you. Anybody else?
Sidhu.
Wonderful. Namaste. Where are you from? Where are you located?
I'm in Maryland here in Potomac.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Such a pleasure. Yes, Kanchan Kotak, please go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've been with the group for almost about 3 months and never introduced myself. I'm from Delaware, and I'm really enjoying the sessions.
Wonderful. Very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm Kiran Bhatia. I just started last month, so it's been like a month.
Okay. Anybody else? Go ahead. Varsha Manoj, go ahead.
This is Manoj. My wife's name was Varsha, and we are doing since when it started. So we are having a lot of exercise every day. The breathing is getting better. The sinus thing is gone. So yeah, it feels very good. Just like to know what is my mantra.
Okay, let me note down. Where are you located?
I'm in Colorado.
Okay, wonderful.
This is Sri Goyal. I'm in Houston, 72-year-old. I started beginning of this month. And this exercise is helping me in various different ways. And maybe after a month or two, I will talk to you about those.
Sure, thank you.
I'm trying to be regular.
Wonderful.
We like to introduce ourselves once again, Dr. Rajan. I am Janikiram Pulani and Sharda, my wife.
We've been doing from 2 months. We are trying to do, sir. Thank you
Where
very
are you
much.
located?
We are from Dallas.
Wonderful.
Texas.
I'm still waiting for my mantra. Thank you.
Dr. Narayanan.
Yes.
Namaskar, this is Manjula Kumar. I joined just under 2 weeks ago. My friend Kiran Bhatia, who was here, introduced me and I'm enjoying it. I already feel the benefit for the relaxation. Just a little unsure about whether the mantra should be mimed or just said with mouth closed.
No, only in your mind. Keep listening to it like you listen to music.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm very indebted and grateful.
Very welcome. Namaste. Okay, so that is good. So what we will do is we have a number of questions that are there on the screen. So first I'll go to the question answer segment. We have a question answer as well as a chat box. So one person is saying that last 3 day yoga session for the last 3 days last week and found that I had very disturbed sleep on all 3 nights. I did not join class yesterday, but didn't sleep very well last night also. I was wondering if yoga has had any impact into my sleep. Kindly clarify. Yoga should not help, should not, spoil the sleep in any way. But there may be some other issue going on, and this may be something we should probably talk offline and see whether there is something else going on. Okay, and also the next question here was, do you recommend any yoga for falling asleep? How about Ujjayi Pranayama? Yes, Ujjayi Pranayama is something that helps 70% of the people to sleep better. No, mantra meditation is not recommended for sleep. It would generally, it will refresh you and it will be maybe difficult to fall asleep. But the other side of it is mantra meditation is something that when people are highly stressed and the mind is too active, maybe. There is one other thing I will recommend for this person who has difficulty falling asleep. Try pressing your index finger into the base of the thumb, bring the middle finger to join the thumb, and hold that for about 3 minutes. The 4 fingers together and the index finger curled in. Hold this mudra for a period of about 3 minutes and see whether you're able to fall asleep better. Okay. Okay. Suman Reddy, you want to say something?
Dr. Rajan, we are in Virginia. We joined almost like 3 months. Me and my wife, we are enjoying the yoga.
Wonderful. I have you in my list for a mantra when it comes.
Thank you, Doctor.
Dr. Rajan, I posted the question about the sleep.
I know.
So, you mentioned about talking offline. Is there a process? Is there a day and time that would be convenient?
Actually, send an email, and usually 4:30 in the afternoon we can do a video call. But on the other hand, for you, I am going to recommend you do this mudra and do the Ujjayi Pranayama before going to sleep and see whether you're able to fall asleep better. If it doesn't work, maybe on Friday at 4:30 in the afternoon may work. Actually, no, Friday 4:30, I already have another appointment. Maybe Thursday on 4:30 is an appointment we can make, but try it for the next 2 days and see if this is helping.
Okay. And also, one more thing, this is something that I noticed the past few days is when I close my eyes, especially in the night, I see some kind of thing like squiggling around, right? That is kind of making me difficult to fall asleep as well, right? I don't know, it could be very temporary.
Okay, if you do the Ujjayi Pranayama, that will go away. What it is there may be subconscious thoughts in your head that are not clearing. Actually, typically the problem for not being able to fall asleep is what they call, the arousal in the brain as a result of various thoughts and things. Now, obviously, in your case, when you see those things, it is that thoughts are not manifesting, but rather they are coming in this form of a thing. Try the Ujjayi Pranayama for 15 minutes tonight and tomorrow night, and let's see whether it works. Okay.
Okay. I mean, Ujjayi
there are many more.
Dr. Rajan.
1 second. So, Chandrasekhar, is your question answered?
Yeah. For Ujjayi Pranayama, do you recommend doing 1 hour before bed or half hour before bed?
No. Just when you're falling asleep. Okay. And now, Prithvi said, please hold on. There are too many questions in the box. Let me take them very quickly. Okay.
This is the connected question.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to do Ujjayi Pranayam. I started yawning, but I couldn't fall asleep. And the other question is, can I do it while sleeping? Or I have to get up and sit in the chair to
No,
do it?
you can do it lying down. But the
Okay.
only thing important to do is don't keep your pillow over the head so that the neck bends. Keep it over the shoulder so that the neck will stay straight. The body can bend, but not the neck when you do it. Okay, you can do it lying down. And Chandrasekhar, that goes same thing for you. Do it lying down in bed and just don't look at the clock. Just keep doing it and you'll slowly fall asleep. Okay, I'm going back to the questions in the chat box. Is there any breathing exercise in which Ujjayi prone is contraindicated? Okay. When you say prone,
He corrected his question later. He corrected his question later.
Oh, okay. I'll look at it later. Okay. Now, next question is Kapalbhati every day in the morning and evening, like you had said. I do feel relief for just a few minutes to an hour. I do it, feel really good in general after the morning session. Okay, that's a feedback. Okay. Okay, 1 second. So Indu Jain, for you, the problem, Induji, was I don't think you had adequate focus in the throat. If you have focus in the throat, it would work better for your Ujjayi pranayama. Now, okay. You can have questions on the Measured Yoga Therapy Training Program. In the if you go to the website and look at it, there is a number and email to call. You'll get all your questions answered over there. Then the next is that is for Anu Varshne. So okay, so for Lalita Trehan, I don't have a quick answer for you because I need to see you and talk about it separately. Cannot do it over here. Okay. You can do Ujjayi Pranayama at any other, where I cannot understand how you can do it with Bhastrika, but if you're able to do it, I don't see any problem with it. You see, in Bhastrika, when you're focusing on deep breathing, if you're thinking of kind of stretching the throat, then in which case Bhastrika and Ujjayi are not compatible. Because what happens is, in Bhastrika, you're focusing on the vitality going to the head. In Ujjayi, you're focusing on the throat. They are not compatible. So, and while doing meditation, it's not compatible. You can do it before meditation, but not compatible with it. So Lalita Trehan points out that people who are 65 and above should have themselves vaccinated against shingles, because if it comes, it's a bad idea. It is really bad. Okay, so getting sensations all over the body is perfectly all right. And some people will get it in the head. That is a little more worrisome. In the body, it only means that wherever in the joints and muscles, the body is not getting enough energy. The tingling sensation is the energy going over there, so nothing to worry about. Okay, eczema, skin eruptions and things usually are related to allergies and all of that. So Ujjayi Pranayama may be the best to try. Okay, so if you're confused about doing this while walking the Ujjayi, the idea is keep the throat stretched, keep your focus on your throat. 2 steps inhale, 4 steps exhale with the focus on the throat. That is all there is to it. Try it first and see. After that, you can ask me questions. And okay. So Rangaswamy Ponnappan asks, how do I know my chakras have been cleared? And the answer for that is, everybody may not be able to sense it, but at a point when you know the chakras are cleared, for people who can sense is, if you focus on any one chakra, even though you're focused in the navel or wherever else, you'll feel like the vibration has risen up and going out of the head from the top of the head. That's when you know chakra has cleared. No, you cannot do the happy face breathing while bending down and other exercises. No, only walking is the safe one.
Hi, Dr. Narayan.
Yeah, namaste. No, we are out of time today. We'll have to catch up tomorrow. Okay. So we are out of time. See you all tomorrow. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Good night, yoga.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Dr. Rajan.
Namaskar.
Bye.
Namaskar,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Rajan. Thank you.
Namaste.
Okay, good.
Namaste. Namaste, job.
Thank you very much. लगा के बैठ गई अपना, कोई लेडी लगा के बैठ गई अपना, अनम्यूट पे कुछ नहीं कर सकते। देखा क्वेश्चन किसी वैसे। चलो जी, चलिए।